As I watched him butter the yam, I couldn't wait to take a bite. The salt intake is...
Those guys get more love than us.
What is the most intriguing artifact that you think you guys have?
I would say the mantra.
The mantra. Hi, I'm Karim Latouche. Welcome to another Karim's Quest. Today I'm heading out to St. Anne and I'm going to Konoko Falls. I'm going to be taking my time, stopping a couple places, taking in the atmosphere and just looking at the beautiful landscape that Jamaica has. Right now I'm in Fern Gully and this is a 3-mile stretch of just a windy road. It's basically a gorge. This roadway was built in 1907 when an earthquake destroyed one of the 8 rivers that ran through Ocho Rios. So it's going to be a lovely journey. Come along, come meet some persons with me. Travel through Jamaica with me, Karim Latouche, as I explore our rich landscape and creative personalities. Get to see some parts of Jamaica that you may not know or may have overlooked. Nowhere is too far, too muddy, or too high. I'll be driving through the 14 parishes and talking to vendors and community members to get the true stories of the various places. This is Karim's Quest. I left out really early in the morning and didn't have a chance to eat a proper breakfast, so I stopped at Andy to see what he had prepared. Admittedly, he woke up late and did not have his famous ackee and saltfish ready. However, there was cow skin soup, roast yellow yam, and roast saltfish. The saltfish and the yam were placed right beside the coal to make sure they were hot and delightful. As I watched him butter the yam, I couldn't wait to take a bite. The salt intake is a bit high, so I would tell anyone to only take a small piece of saltfish. He also had a few fruits which I purchased and put in the trunk. Okay, so now that I've eaten my food, I have to stop and figure out some other fruits that I want to get. And I'm here with Omar. Omar, what are you doing? To find all the Karim's Quest content in one place, visit the website karimsquest.com. You'll see colorful adventure stories, a lot of pictures of Jamaica's beautiful landscape, and articles that highlight the many unique things about Jamaica. It's all at karimsquest.com. I am going to be taking half dozen orange. How much you sell an orange for?
Half dozen is for 300, 1 dozen is for 600.
Okay then. Them sweet?
Yeah man.
What type of oranges are these?
Those are Artanic.
And what inspired you to start your own business?
Well then, me a borrow money when me get paid, me not ask nothing, so me just consider say me have to go do something to myself, you know, you understand?
Instead of borrow money?
Yeah, and from me start do this, me no have no money problem again, you get me? Yeah man.
You don't have no money problem?
No, me not borrow no money from bank, borrow no money from people. No, I do nothing, me just sell me things every day time and buy and sell back and make money.
And you stay on a constructive part. Where you have to tell the youth them who you want to stay on a constructive part?
Well, the youth them feel us wise up and go get something done, see me like what me do, you understand? Go buy some things. If you have $120,000 you take here and buy some things and try if you wait for it, turn over back and make money same way. So you know, if you pre-run down, if you go work for people, you get me?
True.
Because this is a very good thing, you understand?
True, selling fruits and we have so much fruits at
Jamaica. If you're persistent and you wait, you think we prosperous, you understand?
That is true.
Because just like you know where you give me this vibes, I only for people me have to give me big vibes same way like you know.
True.
So me appreciate that same way, you understand?
Omar's perseverance was extremely inspiring and the oranges were very sweet. Now that my belly is full, I'm heading to Fern Gully. One of my first stops has to be one of the most popular spots in Fern Gully. And am I right by saying that, gentlemen?
Yeah man, you're good.
Alright, I'm Karim.
Come on, Norman this man.
Norman.
Hardware.
Hardware. When you started here 20 years ago, were there a lot of persons on this stretch?
Yes, a lot of persons. Yes.
So how comes it gets so small now?
Well, the business are run down now, you know, the business take time to boil down. So
No,
most of them
basically shops, but we can't build no shops in this side.
Okay, so the business boiled down. What caused that?
we'll find more attraction to develop. Like Dolphin Cove, Mystic Mountain, all them places. Each one of them that come up,
even
Blue Hole.
Blue Hole.
Each one of them that come in, it's slow and slow.
So you had friends who would have been out here and stop coming out here
Stop
now.
coming out here and go look some place. Some guy do construction work.
Some gone, even done to God.
What kept you here though?
Well, what kept me right here so right now? Me now age can't nobody not employ me again. So me just have to do myself thing.
It's fate, man.
Faith.
Fate.
What?
No, basically, we were like, we are here from then, and like for 1 month, we don't get a stop. We don't make a dollar, but we just keep coming every day.
So let me ask you about your favorite carving now. Who came up with the idea to show a Jamaican man with this prowess, right? Who came up with the concept of that carving?
Oh, that is one traditional. I don't even know who are the first one who come up with
You
it.
come see
Yeah,
it.
no,
but-
because what happened now, when we had them before, police used to come and take them up.
Really?
Yeah.
Police used to take them up.
Police used to take them
Carry
up.
go a court on the judge rather them say if they take up any more thief then thief it, so if we make them pay a fee.
So you have to go to court
Yeah, man.
for the carving. So who carves it? Is it that you carve it or other persons carve it?
No man, we carve it.
You carve it?
Yeah, man, we carve them.
So when you were here 20 years ago, there were these carvings.
Yeah.
And what was the response from tourists?
Them always excited over it, and if one sell you have to make it back, because them are come ask sweet.
Yeah?
Those guys get more love than us.
I got a lot of information talking to those guys. And fortunately for me, Konoko Falls was 10 minutes away from Fern Gully. When I arrived at the property, the staff was eager to greet me and give me some information about the establishment. Here at Konoko Falls, and I've met a new friend, J Queen.
Yes, J Queen.
What's your proper name?
It's Sequana.
Sequana.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll call it J Queen.
Right.
So we're in the garden right now, right? Tell me a little bit about this garden.
Alright, so it's a botanical garden. We have a lot of local trees, a wide species of bananas. We have over 10 species of bananas. We have 2 species of non-edible bananas and about 8 ones you use for floral arrangements.
So wait, non-edible bananas, so what happened with them?
Well, over there we have one. We have a non-edible species. That
Okay.
one, a lot of Jamaicans call banana flowers.
Right.
By right, it's called Heliconia rostrata.
Heliconia rostrata.
Right.
Latin, must be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we use this one for floral arrangements in weddings and so on.
So when I see your ponds, there are these little cords or threads over them. Why?
Alright, so those are to keep the birds out.
Oh!
We have the herons.
And they prey on the kois.
We have some well-fed herons. Yeah. Yes, we do have some herons and the
Yeah.
hawks that come and eat
The
them.
hawks come?
Sure.
Wow. So let me ask you now, there are birds along the garden. What can you tell me about the birds and some of the other features in the garden?
Alright, so we have a wide range of parakeets. We have the rose-ringed parakeets, and we have them in a variety of colors. We have the yellow, we have the blue, and we have the green. And particularly with these, how we tell the gender difference, the males have like a ring around the neck and the females don't.
Okay, really?
Yeah, so the males are more flamboyant.
Ah, yes, yes. So
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
that colored ring.
Right,
So the males have that colored ring.
right.
Oh.
Only in the animal kingdom.
Only in the-
yes.
I was just about to say that, right? In real life,
Yes.
women dress up way more than men.
Of course.
Anything else you want to know about the garden?
What else would I tell you? It's just pure beauty. It's a rainforest. We would say the word Konoko too means jungle or rainforest.
Oh, really?
And I think the garden pretty much reflects that. That's correct. It's just pure beauty.
Lovely. I am going to enjoy this. I'm going to be walking around and you can't feed the fishes either, right?
No. If you clap, they'll come. They think you're
Really?
going to feed them, but no.
Alright, thank you so much, J Queen. J Queen continued imparting her knowledge by telling me how Konoko Falls helps the surrounding community with water.
Yes, so all of
Do you recognize any of these items? Well, test your Jamaica knowledge at kareemsquest.com.
Yes, so all of water, 2 million gallons is provided from the spring daily, and we use some of it to supply some communities of Ocherius with drinking water.
Okay.
And
So they would come and pay you?
Right, so they come and pay the water bills here.
Oh wow! So how do you you do the piping to their communities?
Right, so you see that pipe under the bridge, and we have a pump house as well.
Oh, that's lovely. And that's very, very philanthropic.
Yes.
All right. All right, so now we're in the museum. Can you tell me a little bit about the museum, Sikonia?
Alright, so this museum has been in existence for over 30 years. And really what we have here is just some artifacts.
Okay.
Yes, we have about the Tainos, about the British, about the Spanish. Alright.
Interesting. And what is the most intriguing artifact that you think you guys have?
I would say the mantra.
The mantra. What's that mantra? I don't think I want to find that to amusing. What's a mantra?
Alright, so the man trap, it is really a bear trap. It's technically a bear trap, but this was used to catch slaves on the plantation. So this would be hidden in the bushes.
It's like a cloth in the company. Oh wow.
So you would, once they step on this,
Right. Oh.
and their feet would be gone.
That is a mantra. And I mean, it brings us back to a part in our history that's very heinous.
Very much so.
Okay then. And what do persons like most about this museum? In terms of locals or international persons?
Alright, well, personally for me, when I'm conducting my tours, the part that strikes the most is about Bob Marley, of course.
Self-explanatory.
And I do a bit of singing as well.
Oh, you do the singing?
Yes. The lyrics are here for his song and chant song.
Right.
So I do a bit of that. But otherwise I speak on board emancipation or heroes that intrigue them a lot as well. And the whole aspect of how Ocherius came out.
Nice. The venue has clearly been transformed with a little something for everyone. Now it's time to head to the waterfalls. Now I'm at the fall, and this is the main attraction in terms of Konoko Falls. It's a lovely fall. It's about 25 minutes to reach from the bottom to the top. Alright, so now I'm going into somewhere that's called the Bob Marley Cave, and it's a little cave. It's a little cave where you have to go down into the water, turn sideways, and then go into the cave. If you're watching this video up to this point, chances are you like Jamaica or Jamaica culture. Here are some free ways you can support this page. Like the video, subscribe, or leave a comment and let us know how you feel. And now I'm into the Bob Marley Cave, right? It's not that scary. It looks scary to go into it, but once you're in it, I mean, you have breathing room, so it's very nice nonetheless. The difficulty of the climb is probably 2.7 out of 5, and the temperature of the water is a bit low. So I think the best time to do this if you don't like cold temperature is when the sun is directly over you, like 12 noon. This is definitely a fun activity for couples who are looking to do something engaging. At the end of the falls, there's a designated exit area which also leads to a lookout station that has a panoramic view of the city. Even though all this was fun, it took a lot of energy. So needless to say, I was hungry afterwards. While I sat and waited for my food, the Konoko team had an entertainment package planned, and one guest wanted in on the fun. When this was finished, my food arrived and it was time to chow down. A side note, if you're eating at the bar, ask for the sweet potato french fries. Alright everybody, it was an eventful day, and as you can see, I met a new friend, right? It has been lovely at Konoko Falls. I got to learn a lot about Jamaican history as well as the plants and the trees, and along the way I got to meet some friends in terms of vendors and get to stop at Fern Gully and just take in some of that Jamaican fresh breeze. So as usual my friends, until the next one.